Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again and welcome to any new viewers. This is IELTS in Burmese by Phyo, and I'm May, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips to answer the first part of IELTS part 1. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So in the IELTS exam, as you may have already known, or maybe there are some new learners of the IELTS. For the IELTS exam speaking, there are 3 parts: part 1, 2, and 3. For the part 1, these are general questions, mostly about you. And do you work, or are you a student, or what's your hometown? Things like that. So these are the common questions. These are some general questions. So the very common one is this one, and this is from the recent IELTS exam paper. So it was asked on 24th May 2024. So the questions are like that. The examiner is not going to ask you all the questions, but here this is like a database, and they collected all of the work related questions in one group. That's why there are 6 questions. Actually, in the exam, they are going to ask you only a couple of questions about your work or study. Okay, so the topic is work. So what work do you do? Why do you like working for your company? Is it good? Who helps the most? Who helps you the most, and how? And do you want to change to another job? Things like that. So the answers are work-related answers, right? You need to give work-related vocabularies. So in the speaking exam, you have to be aware of 4 speaking criteria. First and foremost, this is fluency and coherence. It means that you cannot pause a lot. This is not very good to get high marks. So you have to speak fluently within 20 to 30 seconds for the first part of IELTS exam. So you need to be fluent. Yeah, there will be some hesitation for some difficult questions, I understand. But, you need to speak as fluently as possible to get higher band scores. So this is the very important one. Of course, this is a speaking test, so you need to be fluent. It goes without saying, right? Okay, and another one is about coherence. Coherence means you need to answer the question even though you can speak, like you are talkative and you talk about this and that, you talk about everything not related to the question. At the time, it won't happen, you cannot get high marks. So you need to be coherent. Listen to the question very carefully, because in the exam you cannot see the question on the screen. So you need to listen carefully, you need to pay attention to the question, and you need to give the appropriate answer according to the question. So here, what do you do? So for me, I'm an English teacher. I'm a well-qualified English teacher. I have been teaching English for more than a decade. At first, I used to work in some education companies, like language schools and some universities. I mean private universities in my country. But currently, I'm running my own business. I'm a self-employed now. So it means that I am answering the question. Okay? So it is fluency and coherence. Another one is pronunciation. Here, you don't need to worry about the accent. For me, I'm Asian, I'm Burmese, so I have Asian accent. But who cares in the exam? As long as you can speak the correct pronunciation, you will get marks. So you don't need to worry about that. Even in the IELTS listening, you cannot hear only British accent, right? You can hear Australian accent, Indian accent, things like that. So, Chinese accent. So accent is not important, but you need to have clear and precise pronunciation. I mean the correct pronunciation for each and every word. Okay? You need to use the link sound. For example, first of all, first of all, yeah, like that. You need to use the link sound, and you need to use the final sound, like this is my passion. I have been dreaming of becoming a teacher since I was young. Okay, so I have been daydreaming, or I have been dreaming about becoming a teacher since I was young. About, A-B-O-U-T, about. You need to use the final sound, yeah, things like that. So these are the points they would like to hear in your speaking exam. So first and foremost, you need to be fluent, and your answer need to be coherent. And second thing is pronunciation. Okay, the next one is about lexical resource. Lexical resource, what is it? This is vocabulary. Like at first I told you that I'm a well-qualified teacher. It is not only about I'm a teacher. I'm a well-qualified teacher, especially for adult learners. So these are the vocabularies. You need to give, many more advanced vocabularies. So I cherish my job. Instead of saying I like my job, you should use I cherish my job. I cherish my job. I have a promising future, and things like that. I would like to climb up the career ladder. For example, do you want to change to another job? Yes. Actually, I don't want to change the teaching field, but I would like to move to another bigger organization because I want to climb up the career ladder. Climb up the career ladder. It means you are using lexical resource. You're using good advanced vocabulary to get higher band score. Okay? So, last but not least, you need to be aware of grammar. For example, I have mentioned that I have been dreaming of becoming a teacher since I was young. So I have been dreaming. This is my lifelong passion. I have been dreaming. So it means I am using present perfect continuous tense. Okay? Although I'm not a native, I try as much as I can to be like a near native. So this is like complex sentence. So it means that you are using grammar, complex sentence, not simple sentence, complex sentence, and here you are using the tense. Present perfect continuous tense, not only simple present tense. It means that you are using grammar. And I also talked like I used to work in some companies. Yeah, I used to. Here, I am also used the usage used to, the grammar form of used to, talking about the past, not anymore. So these are the grammar. That's why, my friends, you don't need to worry too much about, IELTS speaking. If you know the tips and tricks, if you know the speaking criteria, you can get higher band score. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the speaking criteria. So I would like to add more for lexical resource. So regarding work, what types of vocabulary comes up in your mind? For example, well-paid job. Okay, well-paid job. Okay, stressful, maybe. Stressful, demanding, and also fulfilling, rewarding job. I find teaching rewarding because I feel satisfied by seeing the success of my students. So I feel rewarding. I feel rewarded Every time I have taught a class, I feel rewarded. Oh, I could give something to my students. They could apply the English, they could apply the usage I was teaching in the class for their improvement in their life. So I feel rewarded. I find my job rewarding. Okay, this is the grammar pattern, right? I feel rewarded. This is ed adjective. There are two types of adjectives, ed adjectives and ing adjectives. I feel rewarded. And in another way, I find my job rewarding. Okay, this is ing adjective. I find something adjective. Okay, I find my job rewarding. Sometimes I think it's quite challenging because I am dealing with the IELTS candidate. So if I make a mistake, they will lose mark. So I have to prepare very carefully and in details. So I find my job challenging because this is the test, right? IELTS, International English Language Testing System. So this is a test. Okay, and as I have mentioned before, I would like to climb up the career ladder. Okay, who helps you the most? Okay, he is very helpful. He is always ready to give a hand, right? And he is very supportive. Okay, you can use such types of vocabularies. Do you like your job? Is your company good? Yeah, okay. It can provide a lot of incentives, bonus. Okay, we are entitled to many benefits. Yeah, you can say like that. And the boss always goes the extra mile. Boss always goes the extra mile. It means that he is very generous. He would like to do something good for everyone. Yeah, this is what we call go the extra mile. The boss is a singular noun, so you have to put es in the verb for subject-verb agreement. The boss always goes the extra mile. Okay, so you can say like that. Okay. Do you want to change to another job? Maybe this is a dead-end job. This is a dead-end job. You would like to have higher salary. We can also say handsome salary. It means well pay. Okay, handsome salary, higher salary, yeah, things like that. So as I have mentioned again and again, as long as you meet the 4 speaking criteria, you can get higher band score. So my friends, please answer. If you can, please write down some of the answers in the comment section, and I'm going to check each and every one and reply to you with a better version of your answer. It's just according to your answer. I'm trying to give some suggestions to make it better, more fluent, and to get higher vocabulary and different forms of grammar. So please leave your answers in the comment for these 6 questions. So bye for now, and thank you for watching my videos. And please like and share the video if you find it interesting and helpful for the IELTS candidates. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Don't forget to leave comments, okay? Bye.